Hey, everyone, like, love, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Share it, please. Share it. We're going to be asking you to do some comments here in the middle, so we'd appreciate it. All right, ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. It's not getting any better the more I read on this page.
Oh, are people beating them up?
No, I'm reading the corporate page, and I'm like, what is all this nonsense?
He's got a corporate page?
It does. A corporate Facebook page.
Nice. Great. Here we go. Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Robert and Jason with the world-renowned Mr. Texas Real Estate. This is the Texas Real Estate Mastermind Hour. So, interesting guy.
What interesting guy?
That guy.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've met him in person yet.
Nah, we flirted a few times.
Talked to him on the phone a bit.
Yep.
So, anyway, we've got actually, where is Rebecca? Is she around today?
She's doing a CE.
Oh, okay. All right. Because we've got to put dates on the calendar for that thing. Because I want to do a monthly event down there.
I just talked to Matt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to get together next week, and I said we got to go check out the bar that you want to look at.
Ooh, I love that place.
Mm-hmm.
It is cool. And the staff seem pretty cool, too. So,
Nice.
And then, of course, we were rubbing elbows with, we didn't know at the time, with the Chamber of Commerce. So, and had a friend of ours on the executive team of a certain company there in town. It was a highbrow event there, drinking on the patio in the shadow of downtown. Let's go
recreate it, right?
Yeah. It's
always,
so funny.
It's interesting, yes. It's interesting when we get compared to high school kids, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. Anyway, listen. I have the tagline for the Portfolio Builders Club.
Well, we were using Own a Piece of Texas.
How about our deals don't suck?
Oh, I like that one too.
Yeah.
I like that one too. But you're going to have to bring money to closing. Yeah, it's called investing.
Yeah, but our deals don't suck.
You know, I keep going back to that number. If you went back to 2019, bought 12 houses that were worth $185 a piece, your net worth would be up $1 million.
Sure.
You'd have $1 million in equity.
Yep. Easy.
Real money.
Easy.
Real money.
Couldn't get a refi now, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could have.
But next year you'd be able to pull $500,000 out, no problem.
Easily, $500,000
and still hit your DSCR.
Yeah, just
for those of you who don't know, DSCR is debt service coverage ratio. It is the amount of money you must collect in rent to cover the monthly debt, interest, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and sometimes management fees.
Occasionally vacancy. It's kind of funny. There's no
vacancy.
standard.
Some guys want water and sewer in there.
Yeah. There's like no standard definition.
There is nothing.
But there's, covering your monthly expenses and make a little money. That's what DSCR.
That's what it is.
So, it's interesting. We've got to we got to put together a little event. I want to be down there at least once a month. Leave on a Thursday morning, back on like Friday night. Yeah. I think would be ideal.
So I went down this weekend, and I got to my apartment.
Yeah.
And the AC's busted.
Oh, that's fun, I bet.
Yeah.
Did you have like the thing growing like?
No, it wasn't too bad. I was like, whew, and I started spraying stuff with bleach before I left, just to kind of kill anything. But so I had to go stay up at Port Aransas.
Oh, okay.
I stayed at the $1 million house.
Okay.
I've never spent the night there.
Really?
Like everyone else has spent time there. I'm like, okay, let me see how it is. And I started walking through, and I'm like, you know what? I could live here. I'm like, I'm okay with this. And we're gonna finish out the basement and put in a pool. I'm like, this is what I need.
Yeah. I just love the garage. You can put like 6 cars down there.
Yeah, a couple.
I keep hitting that guy up for that one property, and they just will not budge. And I'm like, hey, man, you do realize properties are being sold all around you for less. Right. So your number makes no sense. Right. But it's a sweet place. So, well, once you get it finished, it's a disaster right now. But, yeah, I just can't get that dude to budge. So if I buy one down there, I'll buy another one.
Yeah.
Again, guys, the 10-house strategy. That's the whole point of the Mastermind, the Portfolio Builders Club.
Buy 2 on the same block.
2 on the same block. But, Jason, what if one, I can't get an 80% ARV? I'm like, you're not getting it. This is why the vast majority of real estate investors are not successful. And let me explain to you what a successful...
And out of the market these days.
And out of the market, yeah. Whoa, we've had some... Maybe you ought to bring everybody up to speed on that one. But here is what I consider a successful real estate investor. You own 10 rental properties.
Yes.
Right now. Not I've owned 10 over my lifetime.
Oh, I got rid of them. It was a pain in the ass.
The top 1% of actual landlords is you own 10 right now.
Yep.
And if you don't, I don't want to hear your story. I'm just not real interested. Well, Jason, I flipped like 30 homes over 25 years. Yeah, that's not impressive. Do that in a quarter or do it in a year, okay? But come on, man. I mean, are you really an investor? I mean, you really working here? I don't think so.
Compared to the other kids, yes.
Yeah, if you got 4 or 5 rentals, great. But
Yeah.
don't stop there.
Right.
Here's what I'll tell you. If you've got less than 10, you're probably not making any money. Or you're making very little money in real estate.
But you're creating wealth.
You're creating wealth, but most landlords stop at like 2 or 3. I'm like, you've got to push to 10. Because that's when you get economy of scale, you get a little bit cheaper insurance rate. You're able to negotiate, let's say, your property tax protest. You can negotiate better on every kind of service that you're going to need, AC service.
Yeah, for sure.
You got tankless hot water heaters.
Yeah.
I like to get service.
Then you can
once a
set your
year.
own little management company up, right? And
Yeah,
do
you
the
got a
S
little-
corp and get all it. I mean, do it the right way.
Yeah, you can
Really
it
maximize.
It starts at 10. If you got less than 10, it's like,
It's hard.
all right, well, you've got less than 10. What have you bought in the last year? Nothing. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, what are we waiting on here?
Right.
I mean, you gotta get to work. And I think that here is what we've noticed in our mastermind. And I talked to a lot of investors. There is something magical about that 10 number. If you don't get there, you just don't last long.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're out of the business,
Right.
Or you never really generated any real wealth. You gotta have about 10.
Right.
That's the deal.
And if you can't get there, I would tell you to sell off as much as you possibly can to at least hold one free and clear.
Yeah, owning a couple free and clear is great.
Yep. Just 2 free and clear. You don't ever need to call yourself a real estate investor. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be just
You
fine.
make an extra $25,000, $30,000 a year. Perfect.
5 free and clear makes you 60 G's a year.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yep.
Not bad. But if you're serious about investing, let me put it this way. If you're wasting your time going to real estate events, then you damn well better get to 10.
Yeah.
Because you're just wasting your time. Now, if you don't like spending time with your family, that's fine. But because I think there's a lot of that out there. But I'm like, that's fine. Totally get it. But
Join the Rotary Club.
yeah, do something better with your time. Go to the, no-kill dog shelter.
Yeah, there
they've
you
got
go.
this big feed the hungry thing off of 45 here in town. I mean, there's a lot of different ways. Spending time at your church, like just do something else. Stop going to free events and drinking the free beer. Just like go get to work.
Chicken wings. Yeah.
Yeah. So you were having some conversations with like every
Talk to a lot of hard money guys.
hard money guy in town. And you were like, hey, what's going on? What do you guys see in the marketplace? And what was there?
So for those of you who don't know, we still use hard money, and we have relationships with folks, and I like to deliver the check.
Oh, I know you like, yeah.
I like to get in the car and go over there and deliver a check, and there's an excuse for me to sort of get a little update.
See, when I deliver their check, I just walk in the office and I find the...
You ring the bell? Ding, ding,
No,
ding.
I don't even ring the bell. I just walk in because I know where the gal is
Right,
that
she's like that
processes
first
all the
cubicle,
checks.
yeah.
I'm like, hey, she's like, hey, Jason. I drop it.
Yeah.
I'm out the door. I got other stuff going on.
No, I want to know about what's going on in the marketplace. That's a big thing for me. So I just ask them, right? And so the 3 guys that I've talked to this month in the last 30 days, my question was this. Are people still flipping? Yes or no? The answer was yes. Okay. Are they new flippers or are they the same guys that have been doing it for a decade? 80 to 90% same guys.
Because so this market has scared all the newbies out,
Yeah.
which is the reason why we're going on MLS and just buying stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just buying it left, right, and center. And folks are like, where are you finding your deals? I'm like, same place I've always found them. Wholesalers and real estate agents.
Yep. Referrals. Yep.
Referrals, yeah. I just got one package today, made an offer on that. And oh, God, I got to call that guy back. And then I got to call another guy back after the show about possibly another package. I love these package deals. If you guys got package deals, send them to me. Jason@mrtxre.com.
Guys, stay tuned. When you come back from the break, we're going to be talking about how you can get access to some of those deals called the Portfolios Builder Club. I mean, stay tuned. Hang tight. We're going to be back. We're going to be talking more about the Portfolio Builders Club. Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Robert Orfino, Jason Bible, Texas Real Estate Mastermind. We're talking about the Portfolio Builders Club today. It's our newest club. And I'll just
New
look,
club.
I will just break all of your hearts now. It is not free.
Oh.
It's $5,000 or $500 a month.
Well, what we did was it's $5,000 or $3,000 for 6 months. Build $500 a month after.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Otherwise, you come in for 1 month, steal deals, and it's like,
Yeah, and then
nah, I'm not
leave.
gonna do
Well, or you go, there's no deals here. And I'm like, you know what? We don't want you here anyway. Get out. But anyway.
Well, it's only 25 people.
Yeah,
That's all we're letting in.
Yeah, 25 to 50 folks for the first year.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are only let me put it this way. We want to make sure you've got the ability to close.
Yep.
You're not daisy chaining wholesale deals.
We got a lot of those guys, yeah.
So when we first started doing this, we used to let everybody in, and then it turned into and I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Can you send me your proof of funds? And they'd send me, random wholesale letter or random hard money lender online.
Stuff, yeah.
I'm like, no, you see Jet right there? You're going to sign up at there right now. And then they'd go, hey, can I get a pre-qual? And they're like, this guy can't qualify.
Right.
And it's like, oh, okay. Well, then you really can't make an offer.
Right.
So in any case, we're going to bring back bus tours and all that fun stuff. But it's going to be a great little operation.
See, now you said it, and next month there'll be like 9 other bus tours in town.
That's right. Yeah, there'll be 10 other bus tours. You sent me a video podcast.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
And we're not going to tell you what it is.
No, that's awesome.
But it was so funny because these are national guys. And they said, you know what? We should have invested in that market 7 years ago. And I was looking at it, and I just didn't do it. And I'm like, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
It's one of the markets we're in.
Yeah, big guys, too.
Big time.
Big guys.
Probably the biggest real estate guys in the country for single family.
Influencers, yeah.
Yeah, influencers.
Yep.
Yeah, not
They're
actual investors.
not buyers, no.
No, not actual investors.
I met that guy. Anyway.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I met him at the New York City event.
Oh, no kidding. So he lives up there?
No, he flew in from Utah.
Oh, he's a Utah guy.
Yeah, he's a Utah guy. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And he was real humble dude, great talking to him.
Yeah.
He left talking to me, and I talked to the economist for the Dow Jones who was at that event. And I said, oh, that guy's pretty good. He's like, that's the largest private single family guy, right? It's not like non-corporation. Like him and his family own the most.
Oh, interesting.
Like very interesting. He's like, yeah, that's the guy you want to talk to. So, anyway, we're doing the Portfolio Builders Club, right? So we're going to get you access to deals that will absolutely be able to get you the deals you're looking for. And we have a preview coming up this month. So we want you to text the letters PBC to 281-401-9008, 281-401-9008. Just text the letters PBC, Portfolio Builders Club, and I'll send you a link, and you're going to come out, and attendance is free up until a certain time. Like the early bird ticket is free, and after that's $10. We'll have some drinks and food, and we're going to talk about the qualifications. So, like, this is the deals that we're finding. And if you like these types of deals, then join the Portfolio Builders Club. If you don't, you're out there looking for those unicorns, we can't help you.
Here's what I know folks are already saying. Well, Jason, if you get your deals from MLS and from wholesalers, well, I'll just go to the MLS.
Good for you. Go.
I'm like, go for it.
How many you got?
But here's the problem. No one will answer your phone call.
Right.
They answer my phone call.
Yes.
They do not answer yours. And I'll say that right now because 100 of you guys call and they know it's some investor. It's going to lowball them. That's probably not going to close. When we call, they go, oh, yeah, we know you guys. All right, well, here's the offer. It's not the one that you want, but it's the one that's going to close. And they'll go, all right, send us a contract.
So we got 2 asset managers. Mm-hmm. So we're not teaching a class on foreclosures. We're just buying them.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, we work with two
asset managers.
2 asset managers right now.
They might have the stuff listed, and then they'll call and they'll just go through their inventory. Hey, this is what we have.
They're like, "What do you guys
interested?"
Want? Oh, I need to send that email out. I completely forgot.
And
Maybe I'll just send it out to our group one.
They're like 85%, 86%. He's like, "Yeah, I really have 90." And you're like, "Okay, we negotiate, and then we get it." Mm-hmm. Versus you making an insanely low ball offer that no one's ever going to accept, right?
Well, and the problem is, it's like everyone talks about relationship, and you know what relationship really means? You've written a check, and that person has been a part of that transaction.
Yep.
That's what relationship is. It's not, let's go to the bar, let's go to happy hour, let's go to dinner.
Yep.
Like, they don't have time for that. And why do they want to hang out with you anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, but I could buy as many deals as they could give me. That's not how the real world works.
Yep.
Because here's what we know. Most investors never make it past 10 houses.
Right.
So why would an asset manager waste their time? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So the reality is that they only really work with and pick up the phone for people that they know can close.
So here again, and I don't like, we're at a level now where asset managers call us.
Yes.
And the question is, are asset managers calling you?
The answer is no.
No. Are asset managers calling your guru who's teaching you this
stuff?
stuff?
Absolutely not.
Right. No. Right. So you get to that level, you get that. So we have that. That's a nice little pipeline that's starting to fill up. And then we just get random. I got a triplex that we're hunting down right now. Mm-hmm. it's going to be a deal.
Oh, you know it'll be a deal.
Right? It's going to be a great deal. Then we got that small little portfolio that just came in.
I got 5, shot him an email, said, we'd been talking about it for months. And I'm like, well, and last time he was over here, he's like, all right, I'll send it to you. I looked at it. I'm like, okay, well, the numbers on these 3 work, but I need them a little bit lower on these 2. Does that work? If not, we'll see. And then I got another package coming. I mean, it's just, and this stuff on random onesie twosies, you know, making offers on MLS. Something comes in from a wholesaler. I mean, it's just kind of this, when you're in the business and you're closing deals, and there's that transaction volume, people start doing business with you. You're not going to, now I don't buy everything people present to me. I may say, well, that's not really in our wheelhouse.
Right.
I've got a call today at 4:00 that we are probably going to pass on this one because it looks like a little too risky, but I'm going to go over the numbers with the investor. It's a big deal. But by and large, it's like there are only, when you really get down to it in your conversations with the hard money lenders this past week, there are not that many people that are active professional investors.
Correct.
And I will tell you right now, the only ones that have a stage and that are putting on classes are us.
Yeah.
I will tell you that right now, because if there were folks that were real estate gurus, we would be trading deals back and forth with them all the time. And they don't. We're the only ones that do it.
So let me put this another way for the folks that are listening and watching. We do not send out one yellow letter postcard.
Oh, yeah.
One yellow postcard or one yellow letter. We don't send any of that stuff out. We don't have a call system set up. We don't have a texting system set up.
We don't have a skip trace.
We don't have a skip trace set up. But I can tell you that right now we are closing and getting dozens of offer a month.
Yeah.
Dozens. And so I look around and I still see all the retreads, right? There's a new guy out there teaching the people how to find deals, right? And I'm like, that's interesting. There's another guy. There's another guy in town. I'm like, would you rather be with a guy who's going to show you how to call, or would you rather be with a guy who picks up the phone?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so our off-market stuff is happening because we pick up the phone.
You know, I have thought about putting on a class, you know, because we're doing this master class series. I don't know what we charge for the class. $7,500, whatever it is. And I'll teach you exactly how I used to market. And you can get off-market deals, and we'll build a marketing plan and all that stuff.
You know, I found a guy that we're going to have to vet, but he seems like a legit guy, a legit price in that range.
Okay.
He's got a $10,000 class.
Yeah, I mean, that
sets up your business, right?
To show you how to set up a marketing plan to get off-market properties consistently, $10,000 is more than fair.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's been doing it for a long time, and he's never been to Houston, so he hasn't messed up the marketplace. Yeah. And you know, he's like I only do 9 of these a year.
Oh yeah.
He's like I don't like going. He's like he has a small private lending company.
Yeah.
Right, and teaches at a very, very high level. He's like a $50,000-$100,000 guy, and he does this class.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, he probably wants to only come out here when the weather's good.
Yeah, he does. No,
like,
yeah, right. He's already talking
in October
like, yeah, see
or
November.
March.
Yeah,
I'm not interested.
All right, good, October. Yep. So we might have that guy for
right
us.
when postseason baseball's getting started, right?
Anyway, guys, if you're interested in learning how to pick up deals from us, it's the Portfolio Builders Club. Text PBC to 281-401-9008. 281-401-9008. Text the letters PBC, that's Portfolio Builders Club, to 281-401-9008. Hang tight, we'll be right back. This could be the last segment, Jason.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is Robert and Jason with the world-renowned Mr. Texas Real Estate. This is the Texas Real Estate Mastermind Hour. Well, that was great that we did a little, we work with our folks in our mastermind, and that last segment there was, they're crushing it.
Yeah.
Right? They're doing what we told them to do. Some fast, some small, some look like you, some might be entrepreneurs, some might be, just in the energy business trying to figure things out. They're all right there. If you're interested in working with us in a mastermind, just go to callwithmrtxre.com, callwithmrtxre.com, and or come to our events, or just come on out here. So, but let's wrap up talking about the Portfolio Builders Club.
Yeah, so if you're looking to really start, this is not a we're going to teach you how to do this. This is not a hold your hands.
Nope.
This is a we're doing deals.
Yes.
If you are interested in actually building a rental portfolio, this is the group for you.
I'll tell you who it's for. It's the guy who's got a full-time job or maybe already runs another business, and said, well, I talked to my loan guy. He says I can go buy 2 investment properties.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't have time to go search them all out. So show me what the deals look like, and I'm going to pick up 2 this year.
Yeah. This is.
There you go.
You can buy 100 if you want, but it's for the vast majority of y'all. It's for that person that already knows a little bit about real estate.
Yep.
Has got 1 or 2 under the belt, and they go, I need to add 2 or 3 more to the portfolio.
And
this
can
year.
qualify.
Yeah, and obviously can qualify to close them, right?
No side hustle.
Yeah, this isn't side hustle
hustle it.
gig and all that. This is for folks who. This is what I wish I had when I started out in this business.
Yep.
Show up on a Saturday morning or Friday afternoon, walk into like a happy hour with hors d'oeuvres and go.
Or get on the bus. Yep.
Oh, or get on the bus, like get on the little tour bus we've got and say, yeah, I'll take that one. You go, all right, sign the contract. You're closing in a couple of weeks. Do that 2 or 3 times a year, and you're good to go. So that's the kind of people we're looking for. Not the new investor. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should close. I'm really nervous. Like that. This is not. We're not going to get you over your fear.
Yeah.
Your fear is your problem. Really is. Your fear is your problem. It's not my problem. You guys keep throwing your fear back on me.
Yeah.
Like that's not my problem.
Not my problem. Yeah.
I just bought another house. Obviously, it's not my. If you don't believe you can do it, then you can't do it, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's what you believe is how you kind of act. So here's the deal: like these are for folks who are ready to get started and ready to move and buy some real estate. I mean, this. For those of you who are landlords, you buy your first 2 or 3 and it's a little scary. Then after that, it's just kind of like rinse and repeat. Like, got to find some money, maybe refinance a property, get some cash out. Maybe I got the bonus from work. Now we're going to put that towards the next property. The 3 that we've got right now, turnkey properties, $30,000 to $40,000 out of pocket, literally already rented, beautiful properties.
And equity.
Yeah, 10 to 15% equity in them at least, and room to increase rents. It's like, wait a minute, I can walk in, write a $40,000 check, already got the property, it's already got a tenant, ready to go, and I've got, in a lot of these, at least $20,000 equity. So you got 50% return on equity day one.
Yep.
That's not even including the cash flow. So the folks who get it, and the ones who don't kind of, I don't want to say stall, but they kind of just meander around trying to figure it out. And I'm like, there's nothing
lost
else
in the desert.
Yeah, lost in,
Yep.
You are lost in Egypt for 40 years, right? Or it's and if that's, and I think that's most of what the real estate, it was interesting. I listen to this guy every now and then, and he said, you know what? 80% of you are just going to fail. He said, but the 80% of you guys that fail are the ones that actually fund the 20% that succeed. You keep buying the courses, you keep going to the weekend events, and you don't do anything, but at least you're funding, the things that the 20% are doing, which I always thought was a fascinating insight. But he's absolutely right. It's like, it's the old 80-20 rule. In fact, I'd even argue if the top 1% of landlords starts at 10 properties, 99%, at least in my book, never really make it. Do they fail? I mean, that's kind of a harsh way to put it, but they never get anywhere to build a real business, which is kind of sad. It only takes 10.
Right. And there's probably 1,000 of you out there.
Yeah, of the...
they're in their middle of their career, and they know retirement's on the horizon. It's like, let me pick a few more up.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Hey, I'm looking to buy a couple this year. Perfect. You are a perfect match for our group. So text PBC to 281-401-9008.
Perfect.
281-401-9008.
That's exactly right.
And you need to text that at night as late as possible,
Do not,
it goes to Rob's phone.
Do not do that. Text it now.
Text PBC to 281-401-9008.
Yeah, that's funny.
As late as possible.
Yep.
But he's up at 4 a.m., so it's got to be between like 10 and 4 a.m.
Yep.
I love it when they call expecting you to answer.
Oh, that's the best. I've been calling you. Finally get the text. I have been lots of phone calls. Nobody ever picks up the phone. I'm like, yes, you're correct.
It's a Google Voice number, dude.
Yeah, it's a text number,
text.
dude. What are you doing?
That's why. This is step 1 in our relationship. Can you follow instructions?
Can you follow directions? Yeah. But I'll get like a nasty text. You are unprofessional. You do not answer the phone. I'm like, you're correct. I do not answer the phone. That is right.
I already don't want to work with you.
Yeah, we're out.
You're too, well, I'm done.
Thank you.
This is too difficult for me to manage. I have 900 other things to do.
Yep.
You guys have got to realize working with investors is a lot like dating. And like after about the first or second date, you're like, oh, this is going to be too much work. I don't need a second job managing some relationship. I got plenty of businesses to run. Either make this easy for me or not.
Yep.
But let me know early. That way we don't kind of go down this road, right? You're just too much work. So anyway, I kid you, if you guys take that life advice and apply it to anything, if it's too much work and you got to force it, it's like, this isn't worth it. Like, this is way too hard.
That's PBC 281-401-9008.
There's a lot of couples that just got real uncomfortable on the ride to date night here.
Well, again, the deals that we've been getting are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, just really phenomenal. Just, again, our tagline should be, our deals don't suck.
Our deals don't suck.
Yep.
They're great. And here's the question: why don't you guys buy all of them? Like, because we physically cannot. That's the challenge.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I can't get that many credit.
Well, I'm done.
Oh, that's true.
My portfolio is full. We need one more duplex, and then that's it, right? So I'm looking for a duplex. Even that 4 unit you sent me with the price reduction, I'm like,
oh, you saw that, huh?
I was like, nope, I'm passing on it. I'm good.
Dude, there was another one that just hit my inbox today, and it's a single family house. Mm-hmm. It's named after a friendly ghost. Mm-hmm. And we gave them their number. They're taking price reductions now.
Oh, very, very good. That's the one with the massive foundation problems. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so I saved it. I'm going to sit down with Kate this afternoon, and we're going to go through a bunch of offers. But I'm like, it looks like we got to hit this guy back up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We trained a foundation crew, right?
Oh, did we? Mm-hmm. So we can do that one, huh?
No.
Do you have to is that when you got to re-pour, don't you?
You do. So you jackhammer about 60% of it out, make sure there's rebar in there. If not, you lay some rebar and then pour it again.
Man, that's tough. I looked at a property in the Heights that I was like, okay, from an engineering standpoint, I could figure this one out. But I'm like, man, it ain't going to be cheap.
No.
It is not going to be cheap.
But I got my guys on a day rate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really affordable.
Okay.
Yep.
We may revisit that one.
Yeah, for down there.
Yeah.
Because up here I got, guys who are somewhat reasonable, but down there's no reasonable foundation guys. And that's the problem, right? Like, so we talked about that video we watched and all that stuff. It's like people are going to run down to Corpus and try and figure out how to get.
Screw it all up.
It's like, you ain't getting that done.
I can tell you all about Corpus Christi right now. I guarantee you guys will screw it all up. Even if you buy turnkey, there's no handyman down there. Like, that's the hard part. Construction is a nightmare.
Yeah, 3 years to find a handyman. Like a legit guy. Hey, I work 4 days a week over here, and then 3 days a week I do the handyman calls. Like, great.
You're not going to find that guy.
Yep.
It is tough to find. But
anyway,
it's a great market.
Guys, again, if you want to start working on some of the deals that we have, come on out to the preview event. And in order to do that, text PBC to 281-401-9008. PBC to 281-401-9008. And it'll be fun. And we'll talk about the criteria in which we're finding properties. And we'd love to be able to get you in the club and start getting you some deals. All right, guys. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow night.